Just for Laughs, Montreal, July 15th to the 22nd. Get tickets, get badges. It's going to be a blast. I'm up there doing the Nasty Show every night. We're adding more shows, doing a bunch of showcases and galas. So make sure you get on out to Just for Laughs, JFL, Montreal, 2026, July 15th to 22nd. And then snag tickets to Richmond, Virginia, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Winnipeg, Brookfield, Wisconsin at the Milwaukee Improv, Charlotte, North Carolina, Dallas, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Springfield, Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts. I'm going all over. IanFidance.com and Ian Do, an odd guy doing odd jobs. Every other Tuesday, YouTube.com/IanFidance Comedy. We're having a blast. We're having fun. Come check it out and see what all the hubbub's about, bub. Enjoy the show.
Telling jokes and having smokes, riding bikes all through the night. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian. Coffee ice no matter what. Now you know he likes it in the butt. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian, being Ian. And life is shit but you're positive. Let's find out what it's like to live a life being Ian, being Ian.
With Jordan. Affect your money. Shut up, Dan.
I'm sorry I treat this like a fucking business, okay?
All right.
All
We'll
right.
fucking keep kayfabe.
Dan's
right?
got 18 days sober. His
Thank
priorities
you.
are fucking
I
order here.
appreciate it.
Dan-
I love this guy, by the way. We really
He's great,
connected.
right?
We really connected while you were upstairs. It's immediately gotten worse once you've come down here, I just want to say.
That's why I went upstairs, to give you guys some time.
You came
to...
back with shorts and a cane.
Well, I came
You
back.
fucking Dr. Seuss character. Look at this.
Came back so me and Brendan can be twins.
What
What are
is
you
happening
laughing
right
at?
now?
What's the matter? Look,
I feel like you're about to sing Mr. Cellophane from Chicago
look,
at any
we're
moment.
twins.
I feel like I woke up in an 80s porn set, man.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
There's a
wish.
lot going on for me, and you two are fucking dancing around.
I
He's
know.
Fucking
Thank you.
shaking out of his own skin with 18 days sober.
I know. I'm 18 days totally sober.
We're talking.
No
we
weed,
actually
no
got
booze.
into the conversation how I said I'd much prefer to fuck a guy in the ass than French him. I think fucking him in the ass is less gay than Frenching a man.
I mean, I'm going to call you Aristotle because this has been a
Which is actually
discussion.
the name of the drag queen he fucked last night.
No, his name is Ethereal Sacrilege. Shout out Iggy. I should call you. I miss you. Anyway,
Which is why he's going to the SLA meeting later.
yeah, really. No, this has been a debate since the dawn of time. I think it is way gayer to play fantasy football than either of those two things.
I love your moral compass with this, though. It says a lot about you as a human.
What do you mean?
Fantasy football is gayer than anal with a man, or letting him shove his tongue down your sweet little throat.
Anal with a man, or even making out with a guy, is an act that you can. It's like taking a shit. It's something you do and you walk away from. Fantasy football is something you invest emotions into, and end up talking about other men and caring how they behave for a long period of time. Now Dan has been itching to talk.
I see this.
I see him. I mean,
Well, now you're gonna ruin the joke.
You
so now you just said
look
it.
like you are the little fat kid on the set of Goonies waiting to do the truffle shuffle.
Yeah.
So
I know that guy now. He's a lawyer.
Entertainment lawyer. Fucking
Yeah, he's a
kills
really
it.
nice
He's my
guy.
buddy's attorney. Yeah.
okay, now say your little piece, Dan.
I was about to say, for me, you know, picking a quarterback is a little less gay than licking the shit out of someone's asshole.
Ew, I'm not doing that, Dan.
I'm
it's
into
Pride
eating
Month.
ass. I do
I like
like
eating ass that's
Me
clean,
too.
I guess.
I'm a
Eating
fan of
eating ass is my one of my favorite pastimes. I call it the baseball of the body. It's my favorite pastime.
Speaking of which, I went to my very first baseball game yesterday.
Oh,
Really?
How was it? Which Mets
There was no
or
ass
Yankees?
eating there, so it was a little different.
It was
than,
You didn't go on ass eating night.
They call Ian the dugout.
it
Dan,
was
that
what
was
you would expect.
That was
It
a bit of a
hot.
foul ball.
It was long.
They call Dan the losing team. No. That's not fair. That wasn't right. I should have kept that to myself. I'm sorry.
Can you just stop poking me with your cane?
As if that makes anything better.
Pansexual Muppet. Jesus.
I desperately want a brother or some sort of connection.
Besides your cats.
I'm dressed exactly like Novak. I changed my outfit so we can look alike. And then Dan, And then Dan is dressed like he's ready for 5th grade picture day.
Well, I'm probably much more mentally ill than both of you, but I'm dressed way more approprially.
How are you dressed like a 5th grader and the gym teacher that molested him?
First off, it's a Nautica shirt. It's nice. It looks good on my body, I think. And I'm overweight, I know, but I have to get things that kind of, accentuate my chest. And, all right, yeah, that sounded gayer than Frenchie.
All right, that's way gayer than our little scenarios. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of Bein with Jordan. Jordan is on assignment filming a movie in Halifax. We wish her well. In the meantime, we have good old Uncle Danny with us, Dan St. Germain, filling in. He's 18 days sober. We couldn't be happier. I'm so proud of him, and I'll say it right now. If you relapse, I'll release his texts.
That's a real mutual assured destruction if that happens.
Oh, you are actually right. Never mind. We're proud of you one day at a time. And our esteemed guest today, I am so happy you're here. I changed my outfit to dress exactly like you.
So crazy.
And I did that with Eddie
You want an older brother so bad.
So bad.
What did you do for Eddie Pepitone? Just wore sweatpants and a black shirt?
I pierced my ear and fucked my teeth up. No, I put on a Jeff cap just like him.
Well,
it was fun.
He is fucking hilarious.
He is the greatest.
Dude, he's one of the greatest
so funny.
ever.
He's so kind. He's so amazing. The same can be said for our guest, Brandon Novak.
I'm far too kind. I'm really excited to be here today. I've seen your stuff for a while now, and the fucking more I follow it, the more insane I realize that you are. And you have cats, and you're just kind of into this own little, it seems to be, from my perspective, your own world. And I really dig that.
Thank you.
A friend of ours reached out to me a long time ago regarding you, Louie.
Yes, shout out Louie. We love you.
Kovacs.
You're the best, the kindest.
CK cats.
He still calls my mom to say he loves her. He is so kind. Him and Jess are wonderful.
Yeah, Louie's been a dear friend of mine for some years. He's beat the fuck out of me several times.
Really?
Yeah, because I was just like a drunk, fucking obnoxious asshole. You can relate.
Yeah. I've gotten beaten up by friends.
Yeah, and Louie fucking put it on me one day.
No way.
He twisted me up like a pretzel, man.
Dude,
yeah.
Louis was so skinny and scrawny, but could scrap, and you wouldn't expect it.
Very underestimating.
Yes, is a mutual friend of ours from Westchester.
Gay Fight Club? What's going on?
Dan, keep it to yourself. Anyway, please let the better Ian talk. This is your better Ian today.
That's terrifying.
Super
man.
Ian?
Dude, we have so many similarities. Look how we're dressed. You also live in Delaware. You have cats.
Yeah.
You're 47. I'm 41. And we both have the same hairline.
Well,
I think he's beating
your
you by a
hairline
little
is
bit.
so good. I look like the dad from that 70s show.
You need the entire country of Turkey to help you, not just a couple guys.
Oh, I bet you like that. Turkey. Anyway, go ahead.
It's true. I eat because I can't drink.
There's so much going on there. I had a really clear thought, and I've totally fucking...
Yeah, this whole place, and really my existence in my own universe, is if ADHD was an ephemeral thing that you could be a part of.
It's impressing, man. It's overwhelming at times. Really stay the course here.
Well, let's take a breath. Can you explain real quick what the story is, what the deal is, and why your book was banned from my rehab in 2009?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Well, the ironic thing about any of my works is that they really do well and seem to circulate in jails, psychiatric units, rehabs, like places
Again,
people try to stay the fuck away from.
Those are my fans. Come to my show. There's a
Here
Venn
we are.
diagram. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's where my work seems to excel, man. And which I don't know what the fuck that says about me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, when I was writing my first book, I didn't want to write a book. I was living with Bam, and he was allowing me to like be on Viva La Bam and starting to do some Jackass stuff. And
what year was this?
everything's kind of in a blur for a long time. So while we're doing that, like after we'd be finished filming for the day, the cast and the crew, we'd go out to dinner or lunch and be in a bar and a fucking table of 30, and he'd be like, yo, tell this story. And I started to tell a story, and you could hear a pin drop. So one day he's like, dude, you're going to write a book. Now, I have no high school diploma. I was expelled from drugs, and like nothing about me screamed author, academic fucking scholar. It was just a drug addict, rehab.
You mind getting Glenn? He keeps crying. Yeah. Is it cool if Glenn
give
comes
the name of your book, because I want to check it out.
Yeah. Dream Seller. Dream Seller is the name.
Which sounds like the coolest wrestling finish move ever.
It does sound like a very
Dream Seller,
like Stardom. This is the Japanese Women's League. That does sound very.
Yeah,
I was more with like dropping fucking loads or something. Like dropping loads is what I would think a finisher would be.
Dropping the load,
dropping
the load dropper.
That's
definitely
just
that's
where
an
I went.
ECW finisher for sure.
That's where I went.
Oh, Glenn. Hi, buddy. He's been such a good podcast guest recently.
My cats are fucking attention whores too. The one every time a camera comes out on my lap.
It's like we're down here all the time, and then recently he's just been at the door whining, and I think he's ready for his star to shine.
Introduction.
Yeah.
Into the fucking stardom.
So I'm
I
so
think
sorry.
I was a cat, and I was a cat in my past life, meaning this. Like, I like to pick and choose who I give my attention to. I like to leave when I want to leave. I eat the same thing every day when I'm not traveling, and I keep odd hours. I was a cat.
If I love you, I will show you my butthole.
I don't have to love you to show you my asshole. I'm fucking easy, man.
Ian actually doesn't have a toilet. He has a plot of sand he shits in.
Oh man.
So you were shooting Viva La Bam, and
so
he's getting you to tell
like,
stories.
Dude, and everyone's like fucking totally in awe of these stories. And the stories were the insane places I ended up in as a result of heroin addiction, the people I were with, the things we were doing. And so one day he comes to me, he's like, dude, you're going to write a book. You're going to write a book. He's like, here's the rules. You can live at the house. You can be on the show. You can drive a car. You can get paid. But you're going to write a book. You're going to carry a notebook and a pen in your hand. I don't give a fuck if you're not writing. It has to be in your hand. The first time I don't see it in your hand, you're going back to Baltimore. So it was like an ultimatum, and nothing in me was like, oh, I want to write a book, but I didn't want to fucking go back to like being homeless in Baltimore shooting heroin. So I'm like,
I'm just an odd guy doing odd jobs. I'll race you. I'm Ian Fidance. Hey, how are you? And each week, I'm in different towns across the country doing stand-up comedy. And to keep me from rotting in my bed or putting a gun to my head, I get you to teach me how to do your job. Ian Do, an odd guy doing odd jobs. YouTube.com/Ian Fidance Comedy. Every other Tuesday, produced by YMH. I gotta rip a fart too, bro. Let it loose, toot toot. I'll see you out there. How long you been working here?
Hey everybody, this episode is sponsored by Rula. Stop telling yourself you'll deal with it later. Whatever you're going through, Rula is there to help now. Rula is the best way to find affordable therapy specifically built around your needs and preferences. Rula partners with more than 100 insurance plans, and the average copay is only $15 a session. It's really important to get your thoughts out, to talk to someone, to actually address the things that have been holding you back. And Rula is great because it's a great avenue to go down if you don't have enough money to pay out of pocket for therapists. Some of them can be up to $200 to $400 a session. With Rula, your average copay is only $15 a session with over 100 insurance plans accepted. Rula has a network of over 15,000 therapists. If one doesn't work, you have multiple options. Give yourself a chance. to feel better and feel great with Rula. If you don't like the first match, switching therapists couldn't be easier. Thousands of people are already using Rula to get affordable, high-quality therapy that's actually covered by insurance. Visit Rula.com/IAN to get started. That's RULA.com/Ian. You deserve mental health care that works with you, not against your budget. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Fuck
Wow, that's a good friend.
Yeah, that's a great friend.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So how did it end up? You just started writing every day, or what?
Before this, the team captain for Element, Ryan Kingman, he gave me this book called A Million Little Pieces. Familiar?
Yeah, James
Fry.
Yeah.
He's a great friend of mine, and I love that book. That book was like fuck. So I looked at the outline of how his book was written, and I just put together, okay, 12 chapters. I need 12 chapters, and my book's written very similar to his, where it starts with a bang, and I just wrote 12. But so 12 chapters, but Bam assigned Joe Franz. Joe Franz is the guy that made the CKY videos. He filmed Haggard. He filmed Ming Hags. A lot of Viva La Bams. Bam's like, Franz, you're gonna like write this book with Novak. And Franz is like, fuck me. Like, this is not. I'm like, at this point, I'm like the epitome.
But you're sober, but you're still like unmanageable.
No, I'm far from sober.
Oh, really? Were you sneaking?
Well, I was allowed to drink and do blow and uppers, but downers.
That's what I always was jealous of heroin addicts, because first of all, heroin's not everywhere. So you can go to bar settings and you're not like kind of feeling it. And then at the same time, it's like everyone's like, dude, as long as you're not doing heroin, fucking drink, whatever. And then, but
By
with
the way,
alcohol,
skin-wise, heroin addicts look the best. Like they still have like.
So you're saying I look better than him?
Oh, I'm yeah.
What? Just wanted to set
No,
the
I'm
tone.
just saying, like, look at that skin.
put a counter. Say Novak 1, Ian 0.
This is gonna be Bein Novak by the end of this.
Yeah, right. Dude, that always made me so like in a sick way jealous, because I'd be in meetings and then I'd be crawling out of my skin. I'd go home and I'd see a billboard for alcohol. I'm like, God, it's rubbing it, and there's no billboard for heroin or anything.
Yeah.
And then like I wanted to smoke weed and not drink, and people were like, dude, you can't do it. And then heroin addicts like, dude, go have a drink. Come on, still be fun. I'm like, God, I picked the wrong one.
I was not afforded that fucking problem, thank God. And so I drank because there was nothing else available. Like, it was so socially acceptable with the crew. Bam told everyone that I was not allowed to do opiates or any downers. Because, like, I don't fucking steal your wallet and your money and total your car on cocaine or alcohol.
Right.
I do it when fall asleep in mid-conversation with heroin. So no one would help me with that, but they would allow me to fucking sniff lines and drink and whatever. So I would just drink.
He's just really.
Because
are you getting him on camera?
I
Okay,
would
sorry,
just
go ahead.
drink because I was allowed to. It wasn't really what I wanted, and I figured out I really loved wine, so I just drank wine 24/7.
Yeah.
It sufficed. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
It allowed me to stick just the head in.
Brutal hangovers though, wine.
Nah, not
You
for me.
didn't have it,
No,
really?
No, I just drank it nonstop. And
Yeah, I figure from the sugar it's bad, but I always had bad.
well, I mean, I was a fucking IV heroin addict. So
Yeah.
I don't really think the sugar was going to affect
Right.
Baltimore cockroach blood too much.
It's interesting though when you like I've been to a couple rehabs, and like in the beginning you're like, oh, without a doubt, like heroin addicts and meth heads are gonna look the worst. And you get there and it's always alcohol. It's always the guy who's been drinking a bottle of vodka every day. You're like, he looks 75 years old when he's like 38.
Heroin kind of Benjamin Buttoned me, man.
Yeah.
Once I sobered up, I've like aged backwards.
Yeah.
Well, I've also started living healthy and going to the gym and cutting out processed foods and to the best of my ability.
That's my next step. Is changing
Quit the
my
cigs.
diet. Good reminder.
I was hoping you'd light one up, man.
Yeah. Here we go. So you were drinking and shit while you were writing the book.
Dude, I was drinking. I was sniffing tons of cocaine.
No shit.
Which is why I was so descriptive, right? Like it was when cocaine was fun and it did its job. Like I would cut some rails, I'd get a bottle of wine, and I would write super creative. And then it somewhere turned on me, and I'd fucking hit that line and become immediately paranoid, like peeking out the door, and it's so I couldn't tap into that creative process anymore.
Yeah, it's cocaine psychosis.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's why I remember in rehab, we had these books that I don't know if you could buy or just read, but midway through rehab, they like took your book out of the bookshop because they were like, it's making them all love heroin too much.
But they're all better skateboarders.
But dude, they also they also banned, I think, a Richard Dawkins book because it like made they didn't ban
God
it, but they
Delusion?
were like, yeah, because it's like, we for like 30 days they're really hammering higher power, and then you're reading this book and you're like, I don't know if that's real either.
Yeah, I'm talking about the first chapter of the book opens up with me letting a man blow me for heroin, and like so that's kind of like
God,
right out of the
I wish
gate.
we used to be
Humble brag.
Yeah.
But that was like, it just was kind of par for the course.
Dude, this
man.
makes me want to write a book so badly.
But yeah, I had no intention of wanting to do it. It just made a lot of sense.
And what's interesting about that is, and I don't know the specifics. I'm very much an outsider, but I believe from what I've seen, and I can only imagine how difficult it is to go through all this through a massive lens of the public eye. But with Bam, he was such that's a solid friend move to do that with you. And then I can only imagine you got to return the favor later in life, as we do when we get sober.
And I want to get to that, but I wanted to turn back real quick to what you were talking about at the beginning, where they had to stop like selling the book. Like, so when I was writing the book originally, again, I wasn't allowed to do heroin or any downers, which is what I loved.
Yeah.
Right. I'll do blow because it's there, but it's not my. So when I was writing the book, it allowed me to physically or like mentally go back to that place without physically going back.
Like euphoric
so
recall.
So it's kind of like fucking writing a script for a porn. You know what I mean? Where I'm just like, and fucking incestualizing and fantasizing and romanticizing the physical act. So paired with like cocaine, I'd write fucking 5 pages about you two, the way you sit, the way your head's cocked looking at me with the fucking mic in your hand like a hard cock, and as he fucking lips drool with the cigarette. Before I even say your name or what the relevance of you are in the story, because I really wanted the reader to believe they were like in my shoes.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Cocaine did a lot of good for me in that regard until it just didn't. But then, so yes, fast forward to us kind of taking our own paths and our own journeys. I like to believe that I've been able to be there for my friends in like the best capacity, and I've been able to right some of the wrongs. Like I totaled Bam's S5500 Mercedes when we were getting loaded, and like right next to Westchester. I nodded out at the wheel, and I hit the dean of the Westchester University's car.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and then I just run off into the campus. Right,
Oh, dude, amazing.
and
God, I used to get fucked up in Westchester.
yeah,
Holy
dude,
shit.
such good days.
Oh my God.
And then I was able, like I fucking sent Phil a check every month, and I've paid that debt off, and and that's kind of like where the rubber meets the road for me today is trying to because I wasn't a bad person. That's a problem with alcoholics and addicts. If we were bad people, it would be easier for people to write us off and be like, fuck off.
Yep.
We're really good people with a really bad disease that generally makes us do really bad shit. So then we get good, and people are like, oh, we have our son, we have our friend back, and we build their hopes up to fucking smash him again.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to kind of right all the wrongs of the people I did wrong for so long, and now, at least from my lens, be a guy who is a man of his word and shows up and actually brings something to the table. Because for so long, everything was transactional.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what the fuck do I get out of it? Why is it worth my time? Do I feel like doing it?
Well, that's one of the biggest gifts of being afforded a second chance, a 12th chance, a 20th chance, is being able to be that friend that made those friends that were there for you be there for you to begin with. Be that guy you were always meant to be. Be that kid that was supposed to be who you are without us taking those detours. And I have so many friends that stuck by me, showed up at my house, beat me up, and when they were trying to take my vodka and like dropping me off at detox and like picking me up from jail, and like so many people I let down that I've been, you know, by the grace of God or whatever is out there, been afforded a chance to make it up to them by showing up for them today. And that's why friendship's so important to me, because I know, not by intention, but I took advantage of a lot of friendships and a lot of people's care.
For sure.
And let a lot of people down, you know? And so being able to do that today is such a gift.
Yeah.
You know, especially with, you know, helping others in program or, you know, whatever. It's just such you know, the word that keeps coming back is gift, because a lot of people don't get that.
No,
you know,
no. I mean, I'm just paying back my fucking debt to society. You know,
Yeah.
I'll go to meetings. I'm an AA guy. I'm a 12-step guy, and I hear people say, you know, I worked really hard for this seat in my program, and that's great. But I don't believe that I worked hard for it. My mother worked hard. My friends worked hard. Everyone that crossed my path worked really
Interesting,
hard for my fucking seat in that room to be afforded this gift, right? And as long as I can keep it as that, my gift, then I'll remain in this state of gratitude. And then there's a lot to be said when they say a grateful alcoholic will never drink, right? If I can find gratitude in my sobriety, it's pretty hard for me to find like a glass of wine or a shot of heroin appealing.
Yeah. So how do you find that in your darkest moments of sobriety? Because I've, you know, what scared me so much in early sobriety was hearing, you know, fellows say, you know, you know, being a dry drunk or being, you know, ending up in a psych ward sober, like being crazy or sober. I was like, God, that sounds terrible. And then what do you know? It happened to me, you know, being in lower lows in sobriety than when I was drinking. I'm talking about emotional, spiritual, mental, you know, like how do you combat that? And, you know, I just from like a public outsider point of view, it just seems like you have thrown your life completely into giving back. And I can imagine that helps, but you know, like in, you know, not to blow up your spot, you said you live alone, you have cats, totally. Me too. And I have a lot of dark I get really, really scared and anxious at night when the shows are over, the friends have gone to bed, I'm alone, I have nothing to do, and I'm scared, and I'm alone, and I'm anxious. Not to drink, sometimes to act out sexually, because that's another thing that I have to arrest. Because
don't put your hand on the Muppet. That's all I'll say.
I'm down here alone. I'm using the Muppets as friends. How do you not do that? How do you avoid that?
You ever have a devil's three-way with Statler and Wardorf?
Oh, I thought the cock would be bigger. He comes really fast.
That's a pretty big dick and a small penis.
That went from so fucking sentimental to so sideways. And I can't
that's
wait to
me
see
and
the
Uncle
cut of
Dan.
that.
That's the me and the end handshake.
Oh, what a
It's
lovely
horrible.
fucking grasp. Oh, man. Yeah, we are not alike.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? Come on.
No matter how much we dress alike, we are not alike. I'm not tempted to fuck puppets at midnight because my friends go to bed.
It was a joke from the fucking, you know.
We're all puppets from this fucking government.
yeah.
There we
He's our
go.
dark friend with 18 days sober.
Oh, dude. Good God.
No, you know, for me, what my deal looks like is I was in a really dark place at the end of my addiction.
Mm-hmm.
I was like a homeless heroin addict living in abandoned houses in Baltimore. I was letting men blow me, eating out of trash cans. And that it had been after like achieving some shit and doing some pretty rad things in life. Mm-hmm. And I found myself completely alone. Like my mother served me a restraining order. Bam, and everyone was like, fuck the fuck off. Get out of here. Wow. I literally was sleeping in a park, and I had this bag, and it had all my belongings in it, and the bag doubled as my pillow. And in this bag, all I had was 8 scarves, 2 jackets, 3 socks, a stick of deodorant, a needle, a spoon, a restraining order, and a passport. At 38 years old, like
Jesus,
and so I was. I came to the realization that like this is fucking unacceptable. This is unacceptable. It's self-induced. I had created this outcome. And it was like all the shit they taught me in all those programs that I didn't believe worked or landed at the time became clear as day as I'm sleeping in a fucking park across the street from a 7-Eleven because they're letting me charge my phone in there at 7 a.m. I'm the common denominator of my problems. Everywhere I go, problems ensue. If I just get the fuck out of my way. And I walk into my 13th treatment center, fucking eyes as yellow as could be, jaundice, hepatitis through the roof. Like, really believed that my mother had bought me a plot. Like, people were expecting and kind of preferring that call would come, just for peace of mind on everybody's like.
Sorry, excuse me. I'm allergic to cats. Sorry.
And he tells us this now.
I know, but I'm trying to like be a team player with this fucking cat.
He's literally dying.
He tried to. I was going to let him stay here the other night, and he ended up like having to leave because of the cat.
And the cat comes running back.
Yeah.
It's a good cat, but
Hey, man, this is a metaphor for alcoholism.
I actually don't.
You've
think so.
got
I
an
think I'm
allergic
afraid.
reaction. Your body has an allergic reaction to alcohol, and your brain tells you you don't. You gotta arrest it, and arresting it for you with the cat is your inhaler, and arresting it in the disease of addiction, your inhaler is the big book. Come on
I
now,
appreciate it.
Give it to him.
I have it
Give
on
it
my.
to
I
him.
have Big Book and 12 and 12 on my phone.
come on now. You need the physical big book to open it up and read.
I have one of those. I have a 12 steps and 12 traditions.
I don't. You're not allowed to do the podcast unless you have the big book in your hand. You gotta have a
First
big
time you
book
have
and a
the book,
pen
you
in
go
your
home.
hand.
So we do Edward Big Book hands.
Like if you could fucking look up miserable in the dictionary, it's him at this current moment.
Honestly,
he's got 18 days sober.
I gotta be honest with you. This is the first good day I've had in 18 days, and you guys are rapidly taking that away from me. You guys are both taking it away.
He can't
Let me tell you
breathe.
something. I
He's
did
getting hit with
a show
stick.
called
The
Struggle
cat's being
Bus List.
shoved in your face.
I did a struggle bus. I did that show Struggle Bus.
Oh,
with
they want me
Ivy
to do
and
it.
Nick. It's great. You should
Should I do it?
It's a great show. Like you just talk about your life, and whoever wins has the worst life. So I'm like, well, I've had a pretty good life. I'm not going to win. I beat a trans comic whose family disowned her, whose house burned down. Like, that's how fucking it was. Like it was like in Seinfeld with the Costanza thing, where the guy's like talks about the boat crash or whatever, and then Costanza's like, hold my beer, and he just like blows him out of the water.
You know what's funny? My cousin Sherry did that show, and she won. Dan did that show, and he won. I'm the common
But I was gonna
denominator.
say, what's the theme here,
What's the
Ian?
theme? They're all close to me. Oh no!
I'm happy to say I've never even heard of the fucking show. So
Well, it's a good
I'm
one,
not
Ivy
part
and
of-
Shout out
Nick.
Ivy.
We
Shout
are
out
not
Nick.
the same.
Come do the pod. I'll do Struggle Bus. I was a little nervous about being too vulnerable on the show, but it is what it is. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. It's fun.
It was really fun, but afterwards he goes, you know, when Dan messaged me, he said he had a pretty good life. Like, and they were shocked. So yeah, it was a little bit of a, you know.
You set the bar low. It's easy to fucking pass.
Well,
man.
it is a good show. It was a little humiliating. I mean, one of the funniest things that I think Ivy said was me. You know, all the comics go on stage at the end, and one of the comics had to leave, so it was just me, the trans comic, and then this other.
Who was the trans comic?
I'm such an asshole. She's
During
really
Pride,
nice.
you forget her.
I forgot. I
Piece of
forgot.
shit.
Wait, I gave money to Lindsey Graham. No, I'm just joking. I'm pulling it right now. It's very nice. It was funny. It's just give me a second. Now I feel like an asshole.
Shout him out.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get there. I just that's not her. All right, I'm almost there. I'm almost okay.
What list are
Stacey
you on?
K.
Oh, Stacey K is great.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stacey,
she's so
really
funny.
nice. But it was me, Stacey, and Jesus, somebody else.
Imploding,
Olivia,
Come here.
very nice. Sadler, very nice, funny comic. But they looked at all of us on stage and they're like, the two that shouldn't have tits have tits, because Olivia was fat. Like had smaller tits than
Did you
me.
have your nice Nautica shirt on? For
I
this
didn't
one?
know. I
You
had
didn't dress up for
I
that?
really just had a Joe's Pizzeria shirt, and it's still
Jesus Christ.
what? It's a New York
Why? Because you had to
staple.
work there?
I know. I sweat through one of my shirts and had to buy it last week. But that's why. It's $15. Not bad price for New York. That's good advertisement for him. All right, you guys go back to the fucking healing journey. I'll sit here with my fucking gun in my mouth.
As he beats you with his fucking cane.
I know.
yeah.
And
like
demands
Jimmy-
you walk around with a
This
big book in
cane
your
is
hand.
like life. It just keeps beating him and beating
He
him.
literally has the same physical movements of like a child catcher in the 1940s.
Who?
You.
What? No, I don't.
You're like, hello, come little boys, come to my island of broken toys.
Do you? Yeah,
Perhaps I shall fix you.
That's what we call my house.
Yeah.
Or his soul.
Or his soul.
Or heart.
Yeah. No, my soul is healed. It's healing. You all right?
Too much coffee. And I've been taking these vapes, you know, and I think I'm getting popcorn lung from it.
I bet you like that.
I'm not going to lie. You
sorry,
make me
that's a
feel
fat
pretty
joke.
good about my physical health.
Only if there's butter on it. Am I right?
Dan's eating butter. You're like, why? He's like, for the popcorn in my lung.
I really hope your prep stops working. I really do. And you just go down in a fucking Tom Hanks in Philadelphia way, just walking the streets of Philadelphia, looking like a goddamn fucking Dalmatian with so many goddamn spots on you.
We call them angel kisses. I think you should smoke cigarettes. I think the vape is
I
bad
do
for
agree
you.
with- I fucking agree with him
Cigarettes
there.
are
I
more
can't smoke
natural.
cigarettes. Like my throat closes.
And it only lasts for like the length of a cigarette. That
Yeah.
fucking douche flute you're hitting 24/7. It
Oh,
knows no
exactly. So,
boundaries.
I know I look. I agree with both of you guys on this.
It's
want
going
to
to
get
take you a
like,
minute.
Zen.
It's going to take you a minute to transition from the vape to the cigarette, but I think that would be the best for
I
you.
think Zen. I think I'm going to try to do the Zen thing.
I say you go with the smokes, man.
Yeah.
Fucking get right into
I think
it.
you should
I
listen to
can't-
two
guys,
alcoholics that have what you want.
Come on, you know you want it.
I like want some of it.
You can see
I don't want all of it,
him
guys. I'm not going to start my skating career now at 2 years old.
I did.
Start going
Dude, I skated 2 years ago. Ellis and
Yeah, but
Tony
you
Hawk
skated
taught me
before
how
that.
to
I saw that.
how to
I
drop
saw
in
that.
on the
skated
quarter
before
pipe.
that.
When I was in high school, I could barely ollie.
This is like when John Cena let somebody with Down syndrome pin him. I thought it was a good reference.
I'm just thinking about how cool it would be to see you smoke your first cigarette.
That's what
I used to smoke. I used to smoke a pack of Reds a day, but I'm nervous.
Bring it back.
I don't want to. No, I got this guy here.
It's bad for you, man.
I know it's all fucking bad for you, dude.
Hey,
It's all
man, the
bad for
definition
you.
of insanity
You don't
is
even know-
doing the
you-
same thing over
you
and
don't
over,
even wanna-
expecting different
You
results.
don't even
you
want to
take.
know
You're gonna
what I
hope it's
fucking
different.
ate last night after that struggle bus show.
What'd you eat?
I went to the Carnegie Deli. They have one in Secaucus. Like they relocated. And I didn't want my pastrami and corned beef on rye bread, so I had white bread. So they brought literally 3 different sandwiches out on the plate.
You got a flight of pastrami sandwiches.
I got bacon and cheddar fries as the side.
Oh, my.
And then for dinner, I had a strawberry cheesecake milkshake. And what it is, it's a literal piece of cheesecake. I will show you the picture. If they have an entire piece of cheesecake in the fucking milkshake.
And
so
you're
it's 2
worried that a
desserts.
cigarette might fucking hurt your
That's
health?
what I'm saying.
I know. I got a lot of problems. Let me show you this thing though. It was delicious, but it was too much. I shat like fucking 6 times this
The
morning.
milkshake was too much?
It was too
Not
much.
The stuff before?
No, not the stuff before.
The
Not your flight of
There you go.
sandwiches.
That's it.
Oh my God! Look at that! Oh no, dude! Just alone winning a sad man contest
Of one. A table
Yeah.
for one. Consuming
for sure,
all
table
that.
one.
in
And to see this,
Secaucus.
you see the sprinkles around it. You can. It's actually a layer of sprinkles and candy, so you can scoop it on the
man.
side. Anyway, you should see my wife. My wife's very attractive for how fat I am. It's really unfortunate for her.
I was going to say for who?
For her.
Okay.
For her. It's like,
Oh, wow. Did you fucking house this whole thing? You finished it.
yeah, of course.
What do you think, idiot?
I just wanted to believe in him.
What do you think? You just
I wanted
looked at it?
I wanted to
Oh,
think
and
he,
I have
he
the flight
called it
of
off
I have the
halfway.
flight of pastrami sandwiches.
Oh, God.
Dude,
I only ate 2 of them.
And fries.
And a side salad with some kraut. Is it?
After winning
bad
a
is
sad
it?
life contest.
Well, I was feeling
fucking
bad, but
cherry
on
on
the
the
good
cake.
side, it looks like this is the real deal alien, guys. This is leaked from Russian intelligence. So
What? Shut up.
All right, I'm just saying.
That's the aliens that exist.
that's one of them. That's Grays. There's a couple different kinds. But,
Oh man.
Dan's higher power is UFOs.
it's Jesus Christ, but I also believe in UFOs.
I don't know where to start. I'm gonna leave this fucking weird '80s porn style set feeling a lot better about myself.
Yeah, well, Patreon was
Thank you.
69.
Thank
So
Oh, dude, Patreon last week, it was me just untying a rope from around his neck. It was
yeah,
wild.
we do Carradine role play.
Oh, my God.
I do feel a little sharper not on weed.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's great.
the
It's
goal.
really, really good. I'm really proud of you. I know you've been smoking weed for so long and you've been trying to get sober from alcohol and everything, but you always go back to weed and you're off the weed. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
man. It's
it's
really,
deal,
really
man.
great.
I just got these diabetic fucking.
No.
What the
Take-
fuck's next on this phone? I
Take
don't
the
wanna-
compliment. Take
Oh,
the
thank you.
compliment. Do you hear what
This
we're
is the
saying?
best meatball
Put it
sub in
away.
New Jersey,
Put it
by the
away.
way. All
Put
right,
it away.
okay, sorry.
Take the compliment.
Unbelievable. Thank
We're
you.
proud of you.
Appreciate it.
Really?
Place
As
called
he fucking constricts up.
Really?
He couldn't get
Come
any
on, give me
tighter.
give me a hug.
I can go
From-
like this. I don't
from
look as
one-
fat. If I flex and I lean like this, like I'm a sailor singing in a musical. Like,
You didn't think you're going to break the couch. From one old-timey strongman body to another. Give me a hug. I'm proud.
Dude, we're proud of you, man. This is
I
a
appreciate
healing
it.
moment.
This is
Yeah.
a fun podcast, all things considered.
What? You didn't have to say that at the end.
Well, you,
Way to fuck
you
up
did
a
like
good
grab my
thing.
tits a bunch, you know.
When?
Well, you rubbed my belly a
Yeah,
little bit.
I didn't grab your tits. Words
And
matter.
Ivy kept talking
okay?
about how big my titties were last night. I felt very self-conscious.
No. I think that's a
So you
compliment.
really proved her wrong by getting that food.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. I really showed her.
Yeah, I'm going to show you about my
Oh
big
my
tits.
god,
Yeah.
dude! I mean, it was just. I mean, the bathroom today. Holy shit!
Literally. Well, Dan, you're helping us and you're helping everyone at home. Do you ever find that funny? Like, I've had people come up to me and be like, hey, man, you've really helped me get sober. And I'm like, dude, that's amazing. That's great. And one day you'll do that for someone else. And then they go, yeah, I would hear you talk about it. I said, I never want to get that bad. And I'm
Totally.
like, oh, come on.
Again, the wheelhouse I excel in, dude.
Yeah.
People were like, dude, once I saw you get it, there was no reason why I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, fuck me.
Yeah,
All right.
I know. It's like a nice thing, but then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck,
You want
man.
to
That's like
you
so
want to hear the
sad.
most humiliating version of that? I remember one time I'd had like 2.5 years sober, nothing. By the way,
What do you mean
And
nothing?
I was like no weed, nothing,
Oh, okay.
nothing. I had done this MTV like it was called World of Janks, but it was about me coming up as a comic and my sobriety journey. I was getting sober at the time.
I remember watching
and
that.
it came out, and then 6 months later, this is the saddest. This guy came up to me, and he goes, "Hey, I just want to say I saw that. It really helped me with my sobriety." And then the bartender put my beer down.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
And he goes, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah. Not everything you see on TV is real, kid."
Oh, wow. You were such a likable guy 3 minutes ago.
I know it was not. Well, that was. Well, how old was I? 27?
I guess you could call him a real dream seller.
Yeah.
Get the
there we
book
go. Get the
by
book,
Brandon
guys.
Novak.
If you're in prison, just get it. Yeah.
Just get it.
I had heard at meetings if you relapse and give your chips to a bartender, they'll give you free drinks.
I had heard that too.
I did that at Catherine Rooney's, Wilmington, Delaware, Christmas Eve. I dropped off
what
a
a
bunch of
depressing
chips.
story. Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, and I
In
go
Delaware.
Give me what you got. And he was like, "No, man, my dad's an alcoholic. That's really sad. You got to get out of here. I'm not serving you." And I
No
was
way.
Like, fuck you! And I took my chips and went to a bar in Middletown.
You showed him.
Did they take the chips or no?
No.
Did you ever see there's a bar in Philly? I think it's called 12 Steps Down.
There's a bar in New York called 13th Step.
Yeah, and yeah, totally.
That's where they do it,
And
too,
there's
yeah.
in Barcelona, the Betty Ford Clinic is a bar.
Shut the fuck up!
All
Really?
the skaters hang out. Yeah.
Those chips definitely don't work with heroin. I guess you can't give those to a dealer. Here's some wooden chips.
Oh, hilarious!
Punch you in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got into doing some pretty precarious shit. In Baltimore, a big hustle for young boys is just letting older gay guys blow them. So you would pick me up, you would blow me, I would come, you wouldn't, and you would pay me for that act.
You would be able to come on heroin?
No, because I'm sick.
Right.
So it's you ever notice if you go to rehab and you're detoxing? I don't know if you're like this, but you start having wet dreams. And you're
Dude, I had a wet dream in a detox at Kirkwood Detox.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So my facility's right around the corner from Kirkwood.
No shit.
Yeah,
they wouldn't let me into Kirkwood once.
Ooh,
I was too drunk.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the bottom of the barrel. I wouldn't send my worst enemy to that job.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was on.
Shout out to Kirkwood Detox.
Shout out Kirkwood.
Yeah, you do an amazing job with the wheelhouse and demographic you work with.
You helped me out a couple times, and then it got to be the point where I'd walk in and I go, Ian, again?
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
You got my room for me, right? Oh, dude, the one time I was having a wet dream in the room, first of all, I had to stay in the bubble because they thought I was going to seize out, and I found out people were making bets on whether I was going to have a seizure or not.
For sure.
And then I was in my room. I had a wet dream in my scrubs, and the guy next to me was shooting heroin into his toe. Because you know in the cage they
I've never
drop
been in
cigarettes off. Oh, okay, so someone comes and they
A lot of
put
clients
cigarettes
go.
over the cage out back to smoke, and some guy I guess dropped off heroin for this guy, and he's shooting in his toe.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, I need new scrubs.
See, you can barely move out of your bed. Then you have this fucking cum in your pants. You got to like get up.
So
you got to
embarrassing.
shower. You got to wash it off, and then you got to ask for. It was the worst.
Well, you guys are doing good. I mean, you have what, 10 years now?
11.
11. And how long do you have?
11. Yeah.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
when'd you get
Outta
sober?
April 2015.
May.
Shut the fuck up.
May 25th.
Really? No way.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Dude,
Let's
that's great. Yeah, let's go. Oh my God.
God, I feel
dude.
so insecure now. James, do you still drink? You
Dude,
don't?
in
How long
another
do you
world,
have?
we could have been one of the greats, Novak. Are you kidding
We
me?
would have had a blast.
Well, first of all, we would have had a blast, but also living as two older gay men with cats in Delaware,
know.
where I'm from. You
Yeah.
know, we could put a wing on the house to take care of our moms.
Guys,
That's
the
the
credits,
goal,
the
yeah.
credits haven't arrived on screen.
Yeah.
There's still some time.
It's a nice third act.
My end
Do
game
you
is
still have it in you to get blown by other guys?
No.
I know somebody who's willing.
Sorry to disappoint the masses.
Should I-
I know you want to fucking blow me, but
No.
Should
I would
should
for
I
a
cut
piece
more
of cheesecake.
sleeves off my shirts? What do I got to do?
No, he's more the blow guy.
I remember being on Howard's. We did the Howard Stern show, and I'm on there, and I'm like, dude,
Oh, no
I
shit.
want to get blown by a.
Trans woman.
I actually lick Richard Christie's hemorrhoid asshole.
Oh,
on
I didn't
Ew,
know
ew,
that.
ew.
That's-
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my God.
I don't know what's more offensive, you using that slur or licking that guy's hemorrhoid asshole.
Wow.
But either way, cut them both out.
He's just fucking, dude. I have so many hemorrhoids right now. I can't imagine somebody looking at him. What? It's hard. It's hard out there.
Wait, on the show you licked that guy's asshole.
Yeah.
Were you
yeah.
high at the time?
Yeah, well, Artie had given me my first. He was on the. That's when Artie was on, and Artie, like, I was not feeling good that day. But I pulled a sideline hustle before we went on, right? Like, I knew that his show was like the show of all shows.
Yeah.
So I called some friends that own businesses, and I'm like, "Yo, if I mention your business, you give me $1,000." So before I even went in, I had like 10 grand lined up.
Smart.
So, but I'm ill there, and Artie gives me my first ever Subutex there. He's like, "Yo, I can tell you don't feel good," and he gave me that. But so I'm on the show, and it got really high ratings. I think it was like the other one that got like. We came in right below when they had the reunion of all the Friends cast. It was like a really big fucking deal.
Whoa.
But I'm on there, and I keep talking about how I want to let get blown by a
Trans woman.
right? Because they would do a great job.
It's a different time.
Big tits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just fucking dismissed it. Fast forward to we're in Australia, and the promoter and the tour, the club promoter goes to Bam. He's like, "Yo, you guys need anything?" And Bam organizes a
Trans woman.
transsexual,
Trans woman,
I
yes.
come in
Trans
peace.
woman.
Thank
I come
you.
in peace. I come in peace.
Thank you. We're
And-
watching progress in real time. No hatred.
To
Just
quote Chris Laker, he just calls him the new girl.
oh, that's funny.
He goes, "Oh, he's the new guy or the new
That's
girl."
funny.
That's fucking offensive.
Oh fuck, I'm the one who did it.
So fast forward to we finished the club that night. We go back to and then there's a knock on the door, and it's the transsexual
Yes.
with like the pimp, and I'm expecting, like, I didn't even want this. I was just saying it for shock value.
Oh, I bet.
And now How many times have you heard that?
Yeah, okay.
But here's the thing, dude. I have been doing blow for like 5 days. So now I'm like really paranoid, that psychosis. And I love that show Cops. You know, and like when the prostitution stings, they're always like on the other side of the door.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Marion Barry, the footage of Marion Barry get caught? He goes, the bitch set me up.
It's the best.
And then they voted him mayor again.
Totally.
I wish we could get him on the show.
Oh my God! Is he? I think he's dead.
Oh, he's dead, yeah.
You know who I want to get on the show? Curtis Lewa. Call me. You love cats. We love you. I'm
What
a
about the
Slewa
mayor
guy.
of Canada? I think did he die? He
Rob
was the
Ford.
best.
Rob Ford's dead.
Rob Ford,
yeah.
He was the fucking
Yeah.
best.
Yeah,
and
he
they
did.
loved him.
What do you say about like? Someone. He was like, I didn't say I was gonna eat Cindy's pussy. I got enough to eat at home. It's like, dude. You're amazing. We need to have a psychic on here and to bring him on and a seance to have the ghost of Rob
He was
Ford.
I actually
best
know a
there.
couple guys.
I mean, I think you could be Rob Ford. Why don't you dress up like
You want to start smoking crack,
I'm Rob Ford Escort.
dude? Fuck the cigarettes, smoke the crack.
Oh my God, that's Rob
You'll
Ford
stay away
Escort.
from
I've
weed
only
then.
accidentally smoked weed. No, I'm not doing any. I'm really done. I think this
Good,
time. I
good.
think today I'm done. You know.
Speaking of smoking crack, you know
too
who
beat
is
up.
having an amazing, an amazing recovery arc? Hunter Biden.
Really?
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
been, dude? He is on
Saw him on
fire
Candace. He was
on
awesome.
Twitter now.
No way.
Where he is.
I met Biden's nephew at the gas station the other day,
Really?
right near my house.
I bet
the
that
one
he
next to that
was-
Starbucks.
Were they begging for money? I bet they were a liar. I went to the Christmas Story house in Cleveland, Ohio this weekend, and across the street there was a fat guy.
He gave me his card. It was
Sure.
his
Oh,
him.
really?
Yeah.
Fat guy, shirtless, covered in tattoos, being like, "That's my house. I grew up in the Christmas Story house." And we're like, "No, you didn't." He's like, "You just believe me." I'm like, all right.
No, this was pretty spot on. I mean, I live right next, like he's right around the corner from me.
Yeah.
So I met the dude, and
Have you ever seen Biden or his stunt double? Because that's what they do now. They're putting masks on people, right, Dan?
Well, there's. I mean, we don't need to go there, but there's some. I mean, they've been
But-
doing that since the early '90s. You know, there's a 60 Minutes Australia. You can see somebody wearing a really accurate human mask.
I took my mother to get her nails done right near my house, over by that Starbucks and on that. You know where the gas station is? There's a little kind of boutique grocery store.
Wait, is that off 52 by AI DuPont?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Jasmine's Jazz.
I used to, dude.
There's
I
a
used
pizza
to
place
stay.
back there.
Is that by Greenville Place Apartments? Because I
Yes,
used to stay
yes,
there.
exactly.
Oh my God,
Yes,
dude. Jesus Christ.
I had
this is bringing me back. I used to buy Percocet in that parking lot.
that tracks. That
Yep.
seems like a place where that
Yep.
would go down.
Hey, Gene from the construction company, can you pay me early this week?
I swear I'll be here early
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
work extra. But I take my mother to go get her nails done, and I leave. I drop her off there, and I leave, and I come back, and there's like these two dudes at the door. I walk in, there's like another guy, and I look at my fucking 84-year-old mother, and she's perched up in this chair getting her toes done, and Jill Biden is right next to her.
No shit. Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we used to
I-
see Joe at church and St. Pat's on King Street in Wilmington. It's a church I used to go to. Father Trainer married my parents and also he baptized me, married my parents, and also did my dad's funeral. He really hit the trifecta of the Fidance family.
The old hat trick.
Yeah, the old hat trick. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a whole bunch of sober houses in Wilmington.
Yeah. What is that about?
Novak's
So-
house.
So
It's
do you?
a step above Oxford. Like if you were leaving my house, you would go to like an Oxford house, a little more laxed.
Oh yeah, because Oxford House they call it a 3/4 house.
Yeah, mine's
so I
like-
stayed in Newport across the street from the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my addiction treatment center is in Newport, 1819 Newport Road,
No shit.
Right
Okay.
behind that
Newport
little
Pike.
vape shop.
Newport Gap Pike.
Newport Road.
Yeah. Oh,
I
okay,
don't
yeah.
know. But that's where the treatment center is. The sober living houses are all like on 8th Street, 7th Street, 1211 West 8th.
Up in like Browntown area.
Yeah, close to
What, city of Wilmington.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you started getting into sober living houses, that's like because we have a friend who owned a couple and he actually got out of it because he was finding that a lot of kids are no longer coming in addicted to heroin, hopeless alcoholics. They are suffering from a thing called forced helplessness, where their addiction is vaping, video games, masturbation. They don't know how to make cereal. They don't know how to clean their room. And he was having to like, he stopped having to like take these kids a 12-step program and be like, almost like teaching them how to like do chores because they were so helpless. Are you still, have you found that at all?
Never.
Really?
Not at all.
Interesting.
That's never crossed my path.
Interesting.
I mean, my demographic in wheelhouse, though, you know, again, my works kind of do well in treatment centers. And that's where I kind of, in my wheelhouse.
Did you ever live in a halfway house, Oxford
Yeah.
house? Yeah.
Been in like Levittown, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Yeah. It's a big recovery area.
Totally.
That in Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah. I went to
I'll
a
never
program
forget.
up there.
I in rehab, I got like the hottest chick in rehab. I gave her my Phillies hat to wear, so everyone knew she was mine.
Yeah.
We'd request to do like kitchen duty in the morning so we could hang out, you know. And I remember I got my sponsor he came in and spoke, and I went up. I think he lived in like Croydon or some shit, and I like went all the way out there, and I was like, yeah, I met a girl in rehab, and you know she lives in Kidder Street in Wilkes-Barre, and we can only talk 10 minutes a day, and we write letters. It's a perfect relationship. He's like, well, that's gonna work. You always find the good girls in halfway houses in Wilkes-Barre, and I was like, you don't know anything, Howie. You know?
How long did it last after that?
Oh God, I relapsed. She stopped talking to me, and then she relapsed. I think she's dead now.
Didn't see that
geez.
one coming.
Yeah.
It's like this equivalent of kind of like trolling the emergency room for a date kind of deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I just got into the sober livings. I lived in one for a year. In Levittown, and my get well job after like
What's a get well job?
like
It's the first job.
getting back on my feet.
Oh, okay.
After like I was homeless in that park.
Yeah.
And
This is
then-
actually my get well job. So
God willing.
I'm fucked.
it's the bar.
This is the bar.
But-
Oh, that was embarrassing. When I guess I had to get well job. I used to be a carpenter, and then my buddy that I worked with hired me, but he wouldn't let me do anything. I had to like clean up. I had to do low level work, and that was like so embarrassing. And he was like, no, I got to teach you whatever. Dude,
Humility.
shout out Jeff. This guy, when I went to rehab, he went to my house. He took all my drugs out. He would read the Bible with me on lunch break at work. Like he really, really took a lot to like help me.
Yeah. And that's what I think for me, my sobriety looks like. Whenever I want to gauge where I'm at with my sobriety, it's am I thinking less about me and more about you or others? You know, and if the answer to that is yes, then I'm like on a good fucking path. But so I end up in this 90-day inpatient treatment center, kind of the equivalent to like a Kirkwood, but a little different. It was inpatient 90 days, bottom of the barrel, you know, kind of pre-release, a lot of people from jail, Medicaid, homelessness. And I completed that, and then I went to a sober living where I lived for a year, and I got a job washing dishes for $6 an hour under the table.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I accepted that is because it was like in the kitchen, and I was like, well, no one will see me doing this. At least I can do this in secret, kind of.
Yeah.
And that job was kind of like the fundamental like spot for my recovery. It taught me like how to navigate through life and start like being accountable and responsible and showing up and saying what I mean and meaning what I say. And again, funny thing about it is at the time I thought I should have been at the very least the president of the United States. At the fucking least.
Oh yeah.
Not like busting suds for $6 an hour.
Right. Well, they're not
you,
that powerful anyway.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then-
but that's so tough too, like being on TV and being in this world and everything, and then going back and being
Right?
like, fuck, man.
and my coworker was a fucking 14-year-old kid.
Jesus
So
Christ.
like talk
Yeah.
about humility.
And you're the fuck
ego.
up at work. Everyone's talking about you like this fucking
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were aware who I was.
Yeah.
And then ironically about that is I stayed at that job for 1 year before I got into what I do now. And when around 6 months into that, I remember one day I'm washing dishes. I used to have long hair, and I looked to my coworker, the kid, and I'm like, dude, I know I can like make more money doing less work. I got to figure something else out besides washing dishes. And he's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I want to wait tables. I'm charismatic. I fucking can read the room well. And he said, you'll never be able to do that here. A, they only hire women for servers, and B, your hair's too long, your tattoos are atrocious. And it's a fucking 14-year-old kid saying this to me. And I'm like, fuck me. So 6 months into washing these dishes, the owner comes to me, Rich, and he goes, Novak, I just want you to know that you saved this restaurant's life. What? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, Rich? It was financially like on point before I got here, and it will be just fine after I leave. And he's like, no, what you don't know is this. Everyone in the kitchen knew who you were. And when you came to work here, the morale of the kitchen was so fucking low, I didn't think that we were going to survive. And everyone started taking bets to see how long you would last. Because washing dishes is like the worst part of a kitchen job.
I've been a dishwasher.
And he's like, everyone was betting on you to not succeed. And you came in every fucking day. You never called out. You fucking went above and beyond. You helped everyone else out. And because of that, like, this fucking restaurant is thriving. Is there anything I can do for you? And I'm like, I want to be a fucking server.
And he said yes?
He fucking gave me the spot.
No way.
I was the first male server ever in that restaurant.
Oh my God.
And
He made you wear booty shorts, but
God,
otherwise.
boy could drink. Way to fucking ruin a nice story.
Yeah,
Breaking the glass
great story.
ceiling.
Still a comedy podcast,
And
guys. We
I
gotta
was
take
the
the piss
first
out of each other.
male worker at Hooters.
I can see that.
There's a lot in common here, man. So when I went to, I stayed at that job for a year, right? And changing the behaviors, right? The things that I never did before, which is why I continue to repeat the behavioral pattern and drink and drug over and over and over. So finally, the year comes up and I'm offered a position working for a treatment center, like kind of the face of it. And they're offering me like a $75,000 salary, a company car with like a $10,000 a month limit. I'm living in a fucking sober house paying $165 a week, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the? So I take the job and I go to Rich and I'm like, Rich, I'm sorry, man, but I have to put my 2 weeks in. And he goes, you're going to regret it. and I get it looking back. He said that because talking about what we were saying earlier, I became an asset to his organization.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if I owned a business, I wouldn't want someone with my work ethics to leave me either.
Right.
You know?
I was expecting the Ben Affleck in Good Will Hunting, like every day I wake up hoping that you're not
No, he went the
showing up
opposite
to work.
way.
Yeah.
He was like, you're going to fail once you leave
So
here.
so you opened your first house or you worked
No,
for this
so
center?
I worked for a program.
Right. And also, I got to ask, by the way, sorry if this is too, whatever, but finding the difference between opening sober houses to help other sick and suffering addicts, that blurs a line with like running a business and making money. And like, do you ever find yourself struggling with like you need addicts to survive, but then the goal is to get them out, but do you ever find that line blurring? Like how do you not get dealing with recovery all the time? How does that not become an eye roll and just a job? Like how do you make that still something that is important to you and not just, how do you not get burned out with it?
Very, very, very fucking valid question. Early on in the beginning, I had no idea that this kind of world existed. So I went to my sponsor, and Lex is a therapist, and he was a therapist then. And I said, Lex, they offered me this job working in treatment. What do you think of that? And he goes, well, here's the truth. He said, most people that are sober, that get jobs working in treatment, don't stay sober because the lines get blurred, right? Your recovery is not your job, and your job is not your fucking recovery. So if you can differentiate those two, you'll do great. But just know the odds are not in your favor. So like I was a good student, man. The pain was so fucking great. The old, like when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. I absorbed all this knowledge and bought into like what the fuck they fed me. And I've really kept heed to that. Fast forward, I opened up my very first sober living house on my 5th year anniversary to the date. And it was a passion project. I had no desire. Like I just wanted to recreate the sober living house that I lived in for a year that did for me what no other place had done, which was bridge that gap between me and society, which is already like an acquired taste in itself. So I already had a primary job. That was just like a fun thing to do. And me and my buddy, we opened that one up. And the demand was there, and we just kept building on it. But what I do is I provide scholarships for anyone in need. The objective behind my sober livings is I refuse to let price be a deterrent as to why someone can't follow through with a adequate, safe continuum of care with structure and accountability. Yeah. So I will not tell you no if you're willing to follow the guidelines. And coming from another program, I give everybody a scholarship for a month.
No shit.
So, it costs $100. The goal is for you to get your own job, become self-sufficient, and pay your own way. And that's kind of what sobriety is. But once you transition out of that scholarship, after being there for a month, the rent is $190. The houses, there's 7 of them. They make a little bit of money, but it really just kind of covers the overhead. So it's a long game play. How I will like profit from a financial standpoint is at the end of the day, we'll own the properties and they just pay for themselves, right? Like, so I haven't pulled $1 out of the monthly fucking in a long time. It's a passion thing. I love it.
Thank God you're doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm grateful, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's so important about getting people into the house, because I know price can be a deterrent. And I know there are a lot of. I used to work at a high-end sober living house on the Upper West Side. It was like $12,000 a month
For sure.
But it was all like celebrity clients or like rich people's kids or whatever. And I had to leave the job. I started drinking, so I got fired. But getting into the house is so important. And, I'll never forget, I had gotten to the point where everyone turned their back on me, and there was an opportunity to move into an Oxford house, and a sober guy that lived there stuck his neck out, and they didn't allow pets, and I had a dog. And he was like, look, we're going to have a meeting. I'm going to pull for you to get you in the house. Cause my whole thing was like, you can't take dogs. I'm not going.
I'm good.
I'm all right. Excuse. And he got me in. And
like,
the dog, I know. And then the dog became like the centerpiece of the house. Everyone loved the dog, and the dog, everyone, it was really nice. But fast forward, I started comedy when I lived in this house, and the guy that got me in was a painter, and he painted my very first like open mic. He painted me on a rock in the ocean on a toilet, and it said,
See, that would have made me drink.
The rock and toilet?
No, just you as a mermaid.
Can I finish?
Sorry.
And he painted this painting of me on a toilet on a rock in the middle of the ocean. It said Ian Fidance shits and giggles. And years later, he ended up coming to see me in L.A. I had a spot at the store, and I bombed so bad that he like got mad at me. Like, I traveled all this way and you fucking ate shit. And
really lived up to your full alcoholic capabilities.
Yeah. It was
build
more,
you up to break you down.
It was more shit than giggles. And fast forward, he ended up passing to the disease of addiction. Shout out Greg Fisher. I'll always love you. But I get a DM one day from this girl, and she goes, how did you know my dad? And I go, what? And she goes, I've been a fan of yours for so long, and my dad died, and I was cleaning out his house, and I found a painting of you.
Oh my God,
on
that's
a
amazing.
toilet in the middle of the ocean that says Ian Fidance shits and giggles. And she didn't know that this guy like saved my life.
Oh wow.
And
that must have been so good for her.
And also, when I lived in this house, I was going door to door, getting people to sign up for construction estimates. I had a degree in teaching. I was applying for teaching jobs. I had always wanted to do comedy. And this motherfucker was like, dude, you're not a teacher.
Yeah.
You're not a construction guy. You're a comedian. Do comedy. Try it. And he like pushed me towards this. And then his daughter became a fan, and she didn't know this connection that we had. And I got to share that with her about like what an impact he had on my life. And they had this relationship, whatever, but
that's beautiful.
It was really, really wonderful and beautiful to have that be something that like, even in passing, his, memory and what he did could live on and help his daughter find some like niceness about her dad.
Where the fuck's the painting? Why is it not in this
I have
plethora of sex toys?
It's
here?
upstairs. It's hanging on my wall. I'll show it to you.
Dude, the snowball effect goes far and wide from sobriety, man.
Yeah.
I was just at a wedding the other day, Saturday night, And the brother got up and he gave this speech and he's crying. And then the father got up and he gave this speech and he's crying. And I don't want to make it all about me, but he said,
"That's all right. I just made it about me."
I know, so I had
That's
to one
what
up
we
you.
do. That's what we do.
Like, fuck this! I got one for you,
He didn't
bitch.
include the part that he dated her afterwards and broke her heart.
Fucking turned her out. Now she's pimping for crap. Fucking pimping.
She's
her.
actually one of these Muppets.
So, but they said if it was not for Novak's house, this wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be at this wedding. They wouldn't be getting married. Like he wouldn't be the godson to my child. And I didn't fucking think. You know what I mean? Like, it was just in passing, the kid needed help, and I'm like, fuck yeah, come on. And I often forget or neglect to realize, like, the chain of events that follow my terrible behaviors or good, right? The fact that I'm here sober today ultimately goes as far and as wide as, like, one less needle being found on a kid's playground today.
I agree with that,
like,
yeah.
And that's just one of a billion things. And it's like,
it's incredible.
Yeah.
And you don't think that at the time when you get sober, which in a way you're doing it for yourself, obviously, but the ripple effects of what it does for other people. Like with Dan, like honestly, you've helped me, and you know, you always coming back and getting sober helps other people. And like with you, it's like that's 3 less sandwiches other people can eat. And I think
I was like, when is this going to come?
I was like, it's too good to be true. There's no way he's going to compliment him. No fucking way.
All right.
This has been great, man. Thank you so much for
Man, I really
spending your
enjoyed
time
this
with us.
despite him being here.
This is what?
You guys have exceeded my expectations. And I'm not even fucking with you.
I-
I'm not even trying to fuck you. I genuinely
fuck.
mean,
All right,
I've had a really
trust me, he wants it. I can tell. I
I'm
can
a
feel
top.
the energy.
Fuck you.
I
Come
can
on.
feel
I
it.
haven't bothered him in a long
It's
time.
given me AIDS.
Again, ethereal sacrilege. Call me. I miss you.
If you need help with drugs or alcohol, reach out to me and my team. 610-314-6747. Reach out to us. Let us get you the help you fucking deserve.
Yes.
Or else you end up sucking Ian's cock.
Yeah.
Think of how you want to turn out, or else you're gonna get turned out. What else do you want people to check out?
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Call me if you need help. Check out my shit if you're into it. If not, congratulations on 18 days.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. I think this one's going to stick. I'm pretty sure this is going to stick.
He's
Well, it's
sold
gonna
that.
stick
He's
for
really
today.
fucking confident in that.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I mean, I don't really. I've been down so long, it feels like up to me. But check me out at the Indigo Room, July 3rd at 8 p.m. I also have a podcast called Burbs Bros, where we talk the paranormal and UAP. And I'm going to be filming a new special at the New York Comedy Festival in November. Thank you so much.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I got to do better. Go to my website, brandonnovak.com, and it kind of takes you to my rabbit hole through all my stuff.
I'm gonna follow him.
Redemption Addiction Treatment Center or Novak's Houses Sober Living. Let us help you, man.
Yeah, I love you guys. This is really wonderful. I really appreciate it.
buddy.
I can be found at ianfidance.com for all my dates. I'm going all over Detroit, Michigan, Appleton, Wisconsin. Syracuse, June 19th to 20th has been moved. That is now at the end of July into August. So I just want to let you know about that. Going to Richmond, Virginia, Grand Rapids, Winnipeg, all over. Ian doing Odd Guy doing Odd Jobs every other Tuesday. YouTube.com/Ian Fidance Comedy, produced by YMH. We're having a blast. Check that out. Thank you guys for the love and support on that. Patreon.com/BeInIanPod for bonus episodes, early episodes, and the new Teenager from Mars tier. You get ad-free episodes, no commercials, no ads, straight through. Ian do and punchup.live/Jordan Jensen for all her dates, and we will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. We love you. Glenn, do you have anything to say? We're proud of you, Dan.
Thank you, Glenn.
Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye.